Hello, this is Tracy Kelly from Homeschooling is My Superpower at blogspot.com, and I am going to do a video about the day in the life of a homeschool family. I've gotten questions many times on how I do this. How do you homeschool with a toddler? How do you homeschool, period? How do you homeschool three different kids, three different ages? Now, I know my toddler is not officially a homeschooler, but he is still being schooled, in my opinion. He is learning on a daily basis. So I still consider him a homeschool student. I decided to do this video because a lot of the people, moms that I follow, have also done a video about this, of how they function. And it has helped me tremendously in my journey. So I thought, why not do a video about how we do it? And I want to ask right now to forgive if you see a lot of boxes as I'm doing these videos and no pictures on the walls. We were currently in the middle of a move. We've actually been trying to move since March. We started looking. We were in a contract with a short sale and it fell through this week. So we're boxed up because we have been trying to move. We've had two houses that fell through. This is a very, very difficult process of home buying. That's a topic for another time, but yeah, it's been a stressful week. But I decided to do this video, and typically my day starts about 6 o'clock. So I have been up since 6 a.m. I have already showered. It's currently about 7:20, close to 7:30. I've taken a shower. I've gotten dressed. I have straightened up the house, unloaded the dishwasher. I have spent a little time with my husband before he leaves for work. I have also had my devotional time with the Lord. I normally read a book that I'm studying. I also, of course, most importantly, read the Bible, and I pray for protection for my family as my husband drives to and from work, or as he goes throughout his day. I pray for protection for the entire family, for us as we're at home, for even our extended family, sisters, brothers, grandparents, parents, cousins, everyone. We pray for our entire family, what I do every morning, wherever they are, whatever they may be doing. And I also I'm currently studying A Purpose-Driven Life, and I actually am reading that. I like to definitely read Psalms 91 for protection over our family on a daily basis. But I also read other scriptures in the Bible that help me. Most importantly, I pray to God for wisdom as I homeschool. Homeschooling was not something that I ever thought that I would do. It is not something that I called myself to do. It was definitely a calling. It's definitely a God-led decision. It wasn't something that my husband and I just decided was that we were ever going to do. It was a God-led decision. And because of that, I have to pray that God will continue to lead me on a daily basis. I pray for wisdom as I teach them. I pray for patience as I teach them. I pray for God to lead every aspect of our homeschooling day. I ask Him to touch me with ideas, touch me with methods that I can get through to them. And I can definitely say that He is leading and guiding this process. I cannot do this on my own, nor would I ever try to do this on my own. Definitely, I can say that God is behind the scenes, and He is definitely beside me, leading and guiding me. I can see examples of things that I know I could never come up with. I am very confident in my abilities, but I'm not that confident in my abilities. I know that God is leading me and guiding me. And I always pray also that if this is from Him, that every year I pray that, if it's something that he wants me to change, a different direction he wants us to go in, that he will let me know. And I pray, that he will provide for us as we do this, because it is very difficult to live on one income as you do this. But I always pray, God, make provisions if this is something that you want me to do. And he always does. So I definitely know that he is behind this decision. And is it a decision that he calls everyone into? No. Do I think that every family is meant to homeschool? No. But for some reason, this was something that God put into our hearts and led us to. So therefore, I'm going to live it out. And I'm going to do it until he tells me otherwise, or he shows me otherwise. So I just wanted to do this video. The kids are still asleep. Normally I start getting them up between 7:30 and 8, depending on what type of school day we're having and how much we have to cover. So right now they're still asleep. But as soon as they're up and we're ready to start the day, I am going to walk you through how we do it. So I will see you in just a little bit. Bye-bye. Okay, hello, this is Tracy Kelly again. Right now it is currently, I've been trying to update some old videos, but currently it is almost 8:30, so we're a little behind this morning, but that's okay. The kids are up. I hear them up. They are responsible for getting themselves up after I kind of nudged them a little bit. They learn how to follow a routine, so they know once they wake up it's time to wash up or shower. Their clothes are already pretty much ironed for them when they wake up in the morning, so they are responsible for getting themselves up. My 1-year-old, of course, I'm responsible for taking care of him, but the older two usually make their bed, brush their teeth, and get dressed. My 1-year-old, I'm about to go up and change his diaper, wash him up, get him dressed, and we'll be ready for breakfast this morning and to get the day started. So we're a little bit behind this morning. It's 8:22 by the clock, and normally they're up earlier than this, and we're down here eating breakfast by this time, but that's okay. So 8:22, I'll be back once everyone's down to finish. I also have to charge my tablet because I forgot to do that, and I don't want to run low on battery. So I'm going to be charging that while I'm getting them together, and I will be back. So see you soon. Bye-bye. Hi, we're back again. It is now a little bit after 10 o'clock, and we have pretty much everyone's been up, gotten dressed, had a bath, ate breakfast, and we're beginning the school day. So this is a little late for us, but we know we're homeschoolers, so we can do that. Whenever we finish up, we finish up. So we're starting at 10 o'clock right now with the homeschool day, and I'm going to introduce the kids. This first is Christian. He is the 1-year-old, 18-month-old, and he is right now finding things to do. He's starting his day with educational toys and a little book reading, looking at books, and he's pretty much doing some creative play where he's gathering balls and different things up. So say hi, Christian. Hi. Okay, so that's Christian. He's 18 months old. We're gonna go to our next room, and we have. Okay, so Christian was a little upset. So we met Christian, who's 18 months old, and my 5-year-old, and she's in kindergarten. Say hi, Alani.
Hi.
And what are you working on, Alani?
Practicing writing my R's.
Okay, and my 8-year-old is jumping around, which he should be getting himself prepared for school. DJ is my 3rd grader. And how old are you, DJ?
6.
How old are you?
8.
He's 8 years old, and we're beginning the school day. So I'm gonna take you up to what a typical day is like, what it starts with. Right now, they pretty much had some free play and free time, so we're getting the day started now with our regular schoolwork and coursework. So give me a moment. Okay, the first thing that we like to do is we're usually, for the kindergarten student, we usually start the day off with songs that would kind of be the same as circle time, but we kind of put some subjects into song. The first song that she's working on this morning is geography, or learning her continents. So I'm going to give you a little glimpse into how we do that.
North America, South America, Antarctica, and Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, and Africa. Europe, Asia, and Australia, South Pole, North Pole, and that's my world.
Okay, so that's basically, she's learning all of the continents. We also have a song that basically teaches days of the week. We're working on like some regular kid songs. Like we have one that is This Old Man, you know, basically Old Dan Tucker, just some different kindergarten type songs that she's learning throughout the year. We also have a calendar right here that we normally do or use for calendar math, and we haven't changed it for today. It's still actually on Wednesday, but we're going to work on this, and this basically helps her learn her days of the week and different things like that. And that's normally how I like to start with the kindergarten students. Now DJ, he's in the 3rd grade. He's actually getting set up for Easy Peasy, which is an online curriculum that basically gives him all the subjects planned out that he works on a daily basis. And I also supplement workbooks along with that also. And I also wanted to say that we are not the typical or we don't homeschool typical days of the week. We actually homeschool Wednesday through Sunday because my husband is off on Mondays and Tuesdays, and we like to reserve that for going out together, family time, and things like that. So his work schedule is Wednesday through Sunday, and that's our work schedule as well. And when he's home, pretty much we spend time together, or you know, the kids don't want to be stressed with trying to do work. I spend time with him, and we want to go out and have fun and socialize, because we do socialize. So those are the normal days that we do those things. So pretty much it's a little hectic getting started, because my 18-month-old is kind of wanting to participate with the kids, and you know, they're still trying to keep focused. So I'm going to go spend time with him, and normally what he does is he has his educational toys that are around, and he can normally play with that, or we let him participate in arts and crafts, or just story time and sitting down with him on the floor, spending time with him, interacting with him as well. He can also try to sing some of the days of the week song, the continent song, so you can hear him you know, kind of singing along with those, because he's so familiar with them from listening to my kindergartner Alani. So that's pretty much how we get started in a day. I'm going to go ahead and set up so we can start on the 3rd grade lessons, and we're going to get the circle time out of the way so that we can go ahead and start with our regular work. So I will be back up in just a second. Bye-bye. Okay, so right now it is, let's see, I'm turning this around. It's about 10 after 11. And Alani, who is the kindergartner, she is working on ABC Mouse, and that's a subscription that we have for her, and she's working on that independently. DJ's still hard at work on his math, and my son is still wanting his attention to say something on the video. Say something. Say hi.
Hi.
So he's still crying if he doesn't get his little attention. So we're still working on that. And while they're working independently, what I usually do is go catch up on housework, or you know, do something with Christian, read, or try to take care of something, change diapers, or do something like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try to get some laundry done and straighten up the floor a little bit, and see if I can work on something with him while the other kids are working independently. So we will be back after we catch up with that, and we should be ready to move on to something else after that. So we will be back shortly. Bye-bye. Hi, so it is currently 11:30, and the kids are finishing up a few subjects, and we are going into morning snack. Usually I give them a small break and snack after we've been schooling for you know, an hour, a few hours straight, and I let them have a little snack. I'll take like a stretch break, and we go right back to working on another subject. So we're going to pause for a break. I just put clothes in the dryer, and we are going to finish up that. So after we complete a few more subjects, it'll be lunchtime. Normally we take a recess break, and we may walk to our playground or go outside for a walk. But it's sort of one of those days where it's kind of cloudy and it's been drizzling and it's a little wet outside. So I'll probably just let the kids do something indoors today, either more free play or the Wii U. I mean, not Wii U, the Wii Fit. My son's dying for a Wii U, so it's in my head. The Wii Fit, or Wii games, or just have free play. Do whatever they want to do. So we're pausing for a morning snack and break, and I will be back when we're ready to move on. Okay, bye. Okay, it is now 10 after 12, and we have wrapped up snack time and break time. I have also straightened up the kitchen and straightened up some of the living room. During schooling, it gets really messy, and it helps to just straighten up a little bit along the day so everything doesn't pile up. Right now we're moving into geography for my third grader. My kindergarten is finishing up her online work, and we're actually, for geography, he is doing American history, so we are going over the states. So we're doing a state at a time, and we're talking about facts, and we're going to be learning state capitals this year as well. But today we're learning about New York. So right now he is reading about New York, and he also has some fun online games to play that goes along with New York. So he has colored in New York. So every day when we do a state, or every week when we do a new state, he colors in the state, and that's his geography. Now, because my 5-year-old is doing world history, and she's learning her continents and things about each continent, she's not doing United States. She's actually doing, of course, continents. So last week we learned about Australia, and she does like some fun worksheets on Australia. We also do facts about them. She did things about the animals there. We learned the kookaburra song, because the kookaburra is one of the birds from Australia. So we learned that song. And this week we're doing Africa, which she did a coloring worksheet on Africa on yesterday. We also tie in our literature with what we're studying. So we did a story called Bringing the Rain to Kapiti Plains yesterday, which tied into Africa. We're also going to listen to some music that comes from Africa, different parts of Africa, and we're going to go over, we did the, I forgot, we also talked about the desert and the grasslands and what animals you can find there. So we're just going over that for her geography. Now, while DJ is doing his geography, he's really fascinated about some of the pictures he's seen in New York.
Wow.
So what do you have to say about that?
Amazing.
You like those pictures? Think that's a place you like to visit? So he really likes what he's learning about New York. we are moving into, while he's working on that, she's going to be doing her Bible, which since we are doing the Old Testament for him, he's learning about, he's in Acts, so we're learning about the apostles after Jesus, at Jesus's resurrection and ascension into heaven. He's learning about that. So Alani is also learning about the New Testament, and I'm gonna let you, I didn't get it out, I should have had it already out, but I'm gonna let you take a look at what she learns from, or what she reads from. This is actually a Bible that I got on Amazon.com, and I love it for her. Each one of them have their own Bibles. This is one Christian has, and it's really neat too if you want things to break down for a baby. And it also has little activities, like if it's talking about marching, it has little marching songs that they can do. But so he does his Bible as well. But Alani is going to be studying the Old Testament, and they're very colorful pictures, which I love. And it also has a little box down here where you can kind of go in more in depth with stuff that you learn in the pages. So I really like this Bible for her, and it's clear where she can understand it. I'm going to show you my son's Bible, which he's studying the adult Bible right now, but when he wants to sit down and really read, he has this Bible, which is called the Action Bible, and it's more like a comic book, but it's very detailed in that it tells exactly the stories of the Bible. The illustrations are amazing, and it really helps the Bible come alive for especially a young boy at his age. As you can see, it is possible to homeschool with a toddler, but it's also a juggling act. You have to know how to multitask. I mean, while you're doing one thing, they're doing something totally different. So it's always important to learn how to multitask with them, and make them feel a part of and involved too. When we sing or we do lessons, it's always important to make them feel a part of. So I'm going to go and start Alani's Bible reading, and let DJ finish up with his geography, and then we'll be ready to move on. So we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, I am currently, it is 12:30, or about 12:35 actually, and as you can see, we had a bit of a cuddle time, and he fell asleep during that time, and Alani is currently taking a little game break, and she's playing Candyland, just playing around with it, or that could be a time for puzzles or blocks or whatever game she's gonna play. DJ is still hard at work. He's now doing history, where he's learning about Jamestown.
Which I'm done with history.
Okay, well, he just completed history. Jamestown, and he's learning about Pocahontas and John Smith. So he's finishing up that and moving into science. I haven't done a lot of instruction time today. I have when the camera's not on, but we do have, you know, where I do the lecturing and go over things with him, like his history and what's going on with that. And Alani's actually learning to tell time, so I'll be going over that. We went over that a bit yesterday, so we'll be continuing learning about telling time today after I put him down. And this is when we can really do a lot together.
Science says design an ecosystem.
Hold on one second.
To the climate.
Hold on one second. This is during the time where I can pretty much work with them hands-on if it's something more, you know, one-on-one attention that they need after, you know, his nap. So I'm going to go and we're going to do science together, and we're going to do social studies. And I think they have PE health today too. So after we do science, social studies, I'm going to do a bit of math with Alani while DJ is doing something independently. finish up his science, and they're going to do social studies together. We did Spanish on yesterday, so we won't be doing Spanish today. And DJ also has some handwriting practice with his cursive handwriting to work on. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to finish the day out with our chapter of Charlotte's Web, nice and relaxing time together. So I'm going to go put him down for his nap, and we're going to do a few things, and I'll check back with you, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, we're back. It is now 1:35, so it's actually exactly an hour since I did the last video, and we're actually getting ready to do our leisurely reading or together time reading of Charlotte's Web. After that, we're dismissing for school for today. How do y'all feel about school dismissal?
Good. Good. Good.
So we're finishing up school right now. So we're finishing up at 1:35. So we started around 10ish, 10:30, something like that. So it's been about three and a half hours or 3 hours of school today. And normally we say 4 to 4.5 because they still have some independent reading to do, and they still have some other little things that they do that's considered school. So even though we're not like just sitting down doing the schoolwork, it's still considered and added into their hours. So we're gonna stop and read Charlotte's Web, and then it'll be lunchtime, and after that they will start doing things that of their interest, whether it's games. DJ's working on 8-bit art. He does have websites too that can teach coding. So after this, they're going to work on some things that they enjoy doing.
I already know coding. That's how I get the 8-bit colors. I already know coding.
Okay, so he said he's using his, what are you doing? Using your coding to do what now?
The colors for the 8-bit art.
Okay.
There's code colors for the 8-bit art.
Okay, so he's using the coding that he's already learned to create the 8-bit art. And Alani says she's going to be working with her Play Money, right? And
It's right here.
And doing ABC, y'all.
and ABC, y'all, which is a fun.
Here's the money.
Play Money right
So
here.
she's going to be playing with her Play Money, and she's going to do ABC, y'all, which is an educational website that she enjoys playing with. So even after school, they normally, never run straight for the television. They normally do other little activities, and after that is their free time to do what they want to do or what they need to do. So we're going to read Charlotte's Web, and then I'm going to make lunch, and I'll come back and explain to you a good homeschooling lunch or things you can do when your day is pretty busy. Christian is still taking his nap. He's still asleep. So we're going to get a few more things done, and
like a baby.
after school is my planning time, or the time that I like to get on the computer and catch up with Facebook or my homeschooling blogs or whatever I usually do. I work on my blog, or I read some of my fellow homeschoolers blogs, or listen to podcasts. So after school and after lunch, that's when I'll usually work on my things, and I try to finish that up about 5 o'clock. 4:30, 5 o'clock. I say try to end the homeschooling planning day. It sometimes doesn't go that way, but for now we're finishing up school, and it's gonna be lunchtime. So we will check back a little bit later on, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, it's 1:58, which is lunchtime, and we are going to have a very light lunch today. Normally we may do like a meat, veggies, and things like that for lunch, but today we are going to have a light lunch since we got a late start to the day, which meant a late snack. So we're going to do sandwiches and veggies on the side, either carrots or celery. Sometimes we do chips, but today we're going to try to do the healthy route. And there's nothing wrong with doing a light lunch, because we also have an afternoon snack, which we have that before dinner. So it's always good as a homeschool mom to keep things that's very fast to make during the day, because your hands are so full. I always keep, of course, 100% whole wheat bread, turkey slices, or peanut butter jelly, or something like that. Soup. We do sometimes meat, chicken, or leftovers from the night before. We can do pizzas, wraps, things like that. That's just really quick to make, and we can eat and get right back started what we need to do, during the day. So that's lunch for us. After lunch, we're pretty much going to be relaxing. The kids will do their play. I will be doing the catching up on things. So what I'm going to do is we're going to eat. Then I'm going to go straight into my planning or my computer hour, where I'm going to do my computer, catch up on some things, and we're going to be back at prepping for dinner and things like that. So right now it's basically 2 o'clock, so we're going to be eating, and I'm going to do my work, and then we'll be back to check in later on. Christian is still asleep, so when he's up, he's going to be fed, changed, and that's pretty much it. He'll have his lunch. So, okay, we'll see you for the last video. Bye-bye. Hello, it is now about 4:20, and I have been working on the computer and planning since about 2 o'clock, so it's been a little bit over 2 hours now. Christian is up from his nap. He's already eaten, been changed, been playing with his brother and sister. So all the kids are fed, relaxing right about now. They're actually getting prepared for afternoon snack in a few minutes. So they basically eating lunch. They've been relaxing, playing, and all of that good stuff. So we are enjoying our evening. Now what I've stopped to do is number one, do this video, and number two, I have stopped to start prepping for dinner. We are having spaghetti and broccoli tonight for dinner, so I am prepping for that. I like to pre-cut vegetables because it just seems like it makes everything run smoother if I have some downtime. I like to go ahead and pre-cut my vegetables just so if my evening is crazy, I can just throw it in and it's done. So I'll be working on that. After I'm done preparing for dinner, I will finish up my planning for the rest of, tomorrow and next week. I'm actually doing my lesson plans for that. So I'm also checking my blog, checking my stats for my blog, and catching up with podcasts and emails and all of that good stuff. So basically, this is my time to get on Facebook, catch up with things, and be done with it. So the kids have been enjoying their afternoon, and for the rest of the evening they will be relaxing. They will have chores to do this evening after dinner. I usually have them straighten up their rooms, bathroom, empty trash. If it's something I need help getting clothes out of the dryer, they have to do that. Sometimes it's dusting, sweeping, things like that. So after dinner they will do their evening chores, and then they will get ready for the next day. They take their bath. For the rest of the evening they kind of relax or independent reading with their books before bed, and then they're in bed between 8:30 to 9 o'clock. So after dinner we will do that routine. It'll be chores. They like to watch their little evening shows before heading to bed, and that's what we do. So that's our evening. That's our day for today. My husband's actually getting off of work now, well, in about 10 minutes. So he will be headed home. Sometime he comes home after work. He has a side business in addition to his full-time job. So sometime he goes there and sometime he comes home. So when he comes home, usually he relieves me and lets me get some things done, or go ahead and take my bath or shower, or just go out for some quiet time, Starbucks or something like that, when it's his day off. So, or when he comes home, should I say, from work. So that's how our evening goes. So 4:15, I'm going to work again with my planning until about 5:15 or 5:30. I'm going to have dinner on by 6. We should be eating no later than 6:30, 6:45. We finish that up, of course, clean up the kitchen, do dishes. They're going to do their chores, take baths, and they should be ready to sit down and watch their shows around 8 o'clock. From 8 o'clock to bedtime, between 8:30 and 9, they'll be relaxing. They'll either read before bed, or they'll carry the next day over for independent reading to the next day, depending on how they do it. So ultimately, that's a day in the life of a homeschool family and a homeschool mom. So I have a lot of videos, and not videos, but posts on my blog that will help you with your homeschooling journey. If you go to Mommy is in the House at blogspot.com, I have tons of things on there, and my title is Homeschooling is My Superpower. And you can go back and archive it. You can do a search. You can go back and look at my older posts, and you will see I have a lot of different videos on this topic. And I'm also going to post a video that I did this summer about transitioning to traditional homeschool and how I built my own curriculum for a little bit of money. And I basically went through the entire book. I basically did eclectic homeschool curriculum, where I just gathered bits and pieces from here and there and did it along with the easy peasy curriculum. So I'll show you how cheap it was for me to build it myself versus buying a $1,000 or $500 or whatever box curriculum. So I basically gathered my materials and built it for a little bit of money. So you don't have to be rich. You don't have to spend a lot of money to homeschool, and I'll show you how I did that. So I'm going to actually post that video, or either post a link to that video, and let you see how I did that. And again, that was in the summer when I was planning everything out. So thank you so much for watching. Go to my blog, check that out, and I'm going to try to do some video blogs here and there. I mostly write, but I think it's good sometimes just to speak on, you know, how you do it and what you do, so people can relate to it. So I'm going to try to post more things, and I hope you'll keep watching. Thank you very much. And I'm going to finish up. I'm very tired. I need to go to bed now. But I'm going to finish up, and we will see you next time. Bye.